Scorpio, you cocky bitch, you. And I mean that in such a very sexy ass way. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have an attitude today. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Pardon me, Scorpiana has an attitude today. Okay? What are we talking about? We got people are trying to argue with your silence. I feel like you're trying to argue with my silence. I got okay. I got this today. So you know it's real. Hold up, I gotta get my lighter. I got this today. Okay? What energy do I have today? Unconditional love, cleansing, pollination, willpower, new ideas, leadership, confidence, freedom. It's like you're going to somebody, look, dig this, right? You go to somebody with open arms, like I got all this exciting stuff to say to you about what I've been accomplishing and stuff like that. I can't wait to share it. Fancy seeing you. What's good? How have you been? And then somebody walk up to you with open arms. You walk up to somebody with open arms and they just go to slap the shit out you. Excuse me? You don't see an emperor standing right here? Man or woman? Right? You know the emperor. He's full of ideas. He's fiery. He's planet Mars is in the building. Scorpio, planet Mars is in the building. We forge. What the fuck you mad at me for? Like, are you crazy? You know, somebody want to argue, it's like somebody unleashed like 20 days of repressed feelings, or they act like the past 20 days of their repressed feelings of what you triggered in them was really about you, when in actuality, the past 20 days of repressed feelings, the reason you're feeling it is because Scorpio inspired you to do your shadow work. That's why you're mad for 20 days. It really just made you tap into the past 20 years of repressed feelings. Now, let's talk about it. So let me get the sage out. Let me calm down for 2 seconds. I'm going right back up. Because Scorpiana is like, how I make you feel like a nut? I don't understand it. When I'm forward, first of all, you let the person get it out too. You let them vent because you was really their friend. So I'm gonna let you do this one good time, and then I'm going, planet Mars is in the building. Let me just remind you of who I am and why I move the way I move and why I don't have to apologize about why you've been pissed off for 20 days straight. Yeah. So the person's talking their shit. After all I did for you, how you gonna do that to us? It's okay, it is what it is. All kinds of shit to make you feel guilty, Scorpio. Yeah, that's what they did to you. The balls. Okay? So it's like, the courage it's like, yeah, they say what they gotta say, and you remember Kevin, I'm not trying to be funny now in the midst of somebody's hurt feelings, but it's like Kevin Hart, what was it? I'm a Grown Little Man, when he imitate the battle rappers, where the one be super hype with his hands, and then the other one be sitting there with his hands crossed like this, just listening and watching. Watch his facial expressions. Like, you're watching them and you're listening to them, and it's like, okay, are you done? Okay. All right, first of all, a forge I don't follow. Okay, I paved a new path, and you want to be the leader you wish you had. I'm the leader you wish you had, okay? Now you're defensive because you don't feel like you should be emotionally dumped on like that. But you try to keep it mature because the emperor's still in the upright. You're not tyranny about it, but you don't have to apologize for being your authentic self. You did nothing wrong, Scorpio. Hey, you did nothing wrong. Tell them to smarten up. Hey, wise up, okay? Be a fucking man about it. We are nature. Becoming grounded, embodied, living in connection, okay? You know how to get focused. You ain't nobody's daydreamer. You just get focused and you make it do what it do. It's like you changed. It's the way this person's perception is of you, but you had to do that, okay? This card represents courage, being a leader of courage. For some reason, you attract a lot of cowardice. Is that what it is? Because they shouldn't be screaming at you for what they're afraid to do, personally. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody's like screams, like yelling in your face. It's like, bring it on down, okay? We're going to bring your voice on down, okay? If I walk, I'm going to walk away or I'm going to slap you. One or the other. No violence on this channel, Scorpio. No, fuck that. Because you're not going to scream in my face about something that's nothing to do. I have no control over that. Okay? If I could make you do anything, you wouldn't be standing here screaming in my face. We'd be dapping each other and saying, hey, emperor to an emperor, fancy seeing you here. Or emperor to an empress, fancy seeing you here. Yeah? We don't got time for that. But when you see this card, Scorpianos, it's like, this is an evolved mind. You know, and the potential we all have to no longer be enslaved to our thoughts, but rather surpass them. You dig what I'm saying? So when God asks you, it's like you reiterate conversations you have in your alone time with the Most High. It's like, how do you look upon me? And you answer as, this is what makes you an empress or emperor. When I believe I am the body, then I am your faithful servant. So you know how to bring it down. You know how to. You don't go out your way to try to outdo your master. And I'm not saying it like you're trying to be somebody's master. You're not. But when you know when you're in touch with your soul and you know yourself to be a spark of your eternal light, and when you have the vision of the truth, it's you and your Lord. It's like, it's just us. When I'm going through those winter voids and all those dark shadows, like dark nights of the soul and the dark and stormy nights, anything dark or anything that's meant to be for me to sit in stillness and be patient, no matter if it's a world full of chaos going on around me. I know it's just me and you. That's what we have so many of our most intimate conversations. Almighty, Thor Jalali Wali Kram. Okay? That's one of God's names and attributes. Excuse me. Do not do that to Scorpio's reading. Okay? So it's like you really symbolize your awareness of what's truth. Nobody can't put rose-colored glasses on your face. You carry a bushel of roses because you love yourself. But can't nobody put rose glasses on your face. You are more than your physical body, your ego, your personality, your soul. You dig what I'm saying? It's like the truth is that you are a divine. You know, we all are when we get in touch with ourselves like that. And we all come from the same source. So to continue, like you're trying to advise this person, or you just feel humiliated in your friendship, in that friendship dynamic, because you spent a lot of time practicing and encouraging this person on how to meditate, how to pray, how to get in touch with their higher self, how to do their shadow work, you know, and you're reminded of who's under God's umbrella and who's not. Because some people really pretend like they got it together and they really don't. Or you wouldn't be snapped on like that. Those who harm us are not from us. And that's what I'm getting from this. So, yeah. Yo, get a drum or something. Okay, we're gonna stand up and give Scorpio an applause today, because Scorpio doing his and her thing. Look what fell out. Your life is a canvas. You paint it. An artist. Manifestation. Creative accountability. You create what you want. You see how she's standing there on that mountain alone? Probably running through the mountains of Safa. Okay? And Umrah. You dig? How she go up there praying by herself? Yeah. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to take the top part of all of that then. Come to me. See how you come to you? Look how beautiful you are. You know, attracting like a rose. Retrieve abundance and desires. You know, people want to support your vision. Okay? Because you're doing the work. You're showing up in the right attitude. Then we had this card in somebody else's reading. You dig what I'm saying? You have this card. Please stop right now. Powerful manifester. Says the Emperor. You put yourself in that Emperor seat. You took the first step. You let God do the rest, but you made the effort. It hurt to do shadow work. Let me just, Eccentric RockStar'Seed is being real candid with people. We don't just throw that slang around. Like, we don't throw that, I don't throw that around like it's slang. Like, it's just as easy as saying, go do your shadow work. Y'all don't talk to people like that. I get real passionate. I get real vibrant on this channel. But I tell the truth. It hurts to do shadow work. It's nothing to be played with. You dig what I'm saying? Hold on. The baby wants some water. Hold on. Scorpio. This is about self-study. This is how you get to be this person of courage. You see how how you're posing. You know, this is the shadow work you did. It hurts to do shadow work, as I was explaining already. This card is about infinite wisdom, stories, inventions, and emotions. It's like the book of our own consciousness, just in an illustration card. It represents the path to go, the journey to our soul, to truly study the self. It's a big psychology card. You dig what I'm saying? We will never become bored with our findings. You know what I'm saying? But instead of trying to acquire more information, we just take the focus inward. You know, and look at your conscious. You know, you have yet to venture into what has more beauty than any piece of artwork. You dig what I'm saying? More mystery than your favorite thrillers. You know, more magnificence than any earthly creation you accomplish. As an emperor, you can afford a lot. You manifest a lot. You can bring a lot of tangible stuff into, bring a lot of thoughts or intentions into an earthly creation. So much, you know. But, you know, the passport required to reach those type of visas, like to go within, is stillness. That's the real passport. That's the real visa you want to take, is in the journey to yourself. Like self-study. If I sound like I'm choking, it's because I got sage in my throat. I felt like I needed it today, you know, and even with praying, I still use the sage for emphasis. You know, through withdrawing from external stimulus, you can move into the true stimulus, the world inside and beyond you. So what I feel like is, if anybody feels betrayed, it's you, okay? The Magician is clarifying the Emperor. True spiritual journey. You really bust your ass memorizing and learning and practicing. You dig what I'm saying? So peeling back the layers of where you come from and what you was bringing to the table. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you don't follow nothing but the Most High. It's no shirk on this table. There's a lot of work. Even the Magician correlates with this card, come to me. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it means. You know, you really ground yourself. You pay attention to detail. But when you're talking about leadership, confidence, and freedom right now, you know, you ignite a lot of willpower, okay? You got a lot of courage to step out on your own and dare to make a difference, Scorpio. Okay, you come with a lot of warmth and you come with a lot of vitality, a lot of joy. You know, you got a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? And you give it all to God. So this is like, you practice your natural talents better. Maybe your friendship with God is a natural talent and you're led to inspire people on how to do it. I feel like you're a great teacher in how to do it, you know, and you're a star. You're in tune with your inner star player. And you fulfilled a lot of karmic contracts in an accelerated pace, at an accelerated pace. You alleviate a lot of pressure, although you work very well under pressure more than any other sign. You know what I'm saying? So around a sense of purpose or fulfillment, you know, you create a lot of, you have created a lot of abundance. I feel like you're in your flow of abundance. So you don't have to apologize, and I don't think that you are. I don't say all that to tell you have to apologize. But up next, having those new ideas, you know, willpower. This is like, you enhance creativity. You help pollinate ideas. You bring them to life. You don't just talk about it. You figure out what you need to go do it. You might not even tell your friends that you heard them, you listen to them. Like you listen intently to your friends when they tell you, I got this idea, this is what I want to do, X, Y, Z. They trust you because they know you're real loyal. So they can tell you stuff and you don't go repeat it. You're a big secret keeper, you and Capricorns, okay? But Scorpio, you're a big secret keeper. You know what I'm saying? But not like a liar. Like very protective. Like you show up for all your friends. So you could be a person who your friends could tell you something and you'll go start doing the due diligence in support of them. Not that they need you to do that. You just do it. Just because you're a great support. You want to see them excel in what they want to do. And you come back like, hey, you know, your friends might miss you a couple of days. They may call, you don't answer, X, Y, Z. Then next thing you know, you show up with something tangible Because you manifested it and went out and you could have just said a prayer or something and then just took off and just did what you had to do. You dig what I'm saying? Like you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like attraction, like come to me, like that, like the magician. And your friends could be looking at you in shock, like, where did you get all of this? I put this together with XYZ. You explain to them, you know, I did the due diligence. I learned this. I went and got that. You dig what I'm saying? This is what you're going to need to bring your vision into life. That's why people fall in love with you, Scorpio, because you mean business. So when somebody, okay, let me finish. You encourage your friends, like, you know, you create that buzz, you know, let yourself be seen and heard for who you are and whatever new projects you're working on, take pleasure in it, and I'm here for you. We're doing this, okay? You also are a person of unconditional love. Shh. When you experience a lot of high stress levels and burnout, Scorpio, this is an aura, this is a cleansing, the aura of toxins. You're good with them ritual baths. You love to make a ghusl. Like you take a lot of baths, okay? For the sense of spiritual cleansing, for the purpose of spiritual cleansing. More than just taking a bath to be clean. You dig what I'm saying? I just want to stop and take all this in for a second. The part of us connected to our capacity for unconditional love. I feel like this was this person. This person, you help this person tap into their romantic side. So when they come, so it's like I see the scene, the reunion remember when Candy on Housewives of Atlanta was best friends with Phaedra? When she was going to mortuary school and Candy cleared her schedule to come to her graduation, and she moved her whole priorities around to show up in support of her friend. You dig what I'm saying? And when she was like watching the playbacks of the episodes and Phaedra was kept throwing little slick shots, for whatever reason Phaedra was tripping. Like, I don't know, Candy was really there for her no matter what. And Phaedra I don't know if Phaedra was low-key jealous of her. What the fuck was Phaedra's problem? But she kept doing Candy dirty, and Candy explained and reiterated, like I just explained and reiterated, all your characteristic traits, the way you show up for this friend. Even if this friend didn't scream in your face, you energetically feel that they are enraged about the way you're handling yourself, your business. You know what I'm saying? And Candy was like, I cleared my whole schedule for a whole week just to show up to your graduation. I think she drove and everything. Are you going to play me like that? You ain't got to worry about it. It's cool. You ain't got to worry about that. That's what I'm getting from you, Scorpio. You feel like how Candy felt when Phaedra was throwing all them slick ass shots. Like, Candy ain't never changed. She was even killed, loyal to a fault. You dig what I'm saying? Like that. I feel like Phaedra really messed their friendship up. I feel like she did. And what I feel like is your friend that you're loyal to, Scorpio, that messed up your friendship. Y'all friendship. They messed that up. For whatever reason, they want to be in this goofy ass farce ego and start acting like you doing all this stuff that's out of whack, like you moving different when it's really them. They manifested all this shit for you. You already was doing it. But every time they went against you, you excelled. You accelerated. All right, what else? We're going to get a drum and some on that one, too. Everybody give Scorpios a round of applause, man or woman, okay? Because it don't get more real than that. I mean, I don't know what people expect from you, or they want to misuse and abuse the pleasures of your friendship. You gotta, it's all or nothing when it comes to a Scorpio. When they're there, they're there. When they're not, they're not. The courageous pony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. You don't play games. You're not like a lot of Scorpios can sometimes get a reputation for being players or emotionally unavailable. They hide. They be feeling deep emotions but don't want to tell you. That's a lot of cynicism coming from people who couldn't mind fuck a Scorpio. That's what I said. You dig what I'm saying? Like, Scorpios could be in their receptive energy too. Surrender. To be in that to be able to surrender is like being in a receptive energy. So they're able to receive. Like, you see how this person has their arms out. This is you, Scorpio, showing up in this friendship. Empathic starseed. I can't. It's just, you just continue. This is why I love my starseed deck. You just continue to illustrate my point. Could you expand on your answer? Yeah, I can. You absorbing what's not yours. Somebody has been projecting all their negative shit on you. You could have had a rough 20 days, I said 20 days in specific, so that's 3 weeks. Okay? You could have had a rough, spiritually. You felt the energy. You could have been like not at your best at work, emotionally off balance. You could have thought it was PMS or just a bad case of PMS. It really wasn't you. It was this person needing to really confront their inner demons that you inspire them to help get through. So for whatever reason, God is taking you this way or encouraging you to do different things right now and not so much be all about this friendship. That is not for you to apologize about. Baby steps. This is why we move at glacial pace sometimes. Earth signs tend to take their sweetheart of time, but this is why. You want to take action, but take your time. This gives me Knight of Pentacles intuitively. Follow your intuition even before it makes sense. You didn't think twice about whatever you saw in this person, right, wrong, or indifferent. You could have learned some things that weren't so pretty that would make most people run away, maybe, but maybe not. You never judged your friend. You just don't do that. But your friend is like, hee ha ha, real feeble-minded about you. I think this person's tripping over their feelings about you. Anyway, getting to a different perspective. Don't rush to anger, Scorpio. I'm being called to tell you, take the loving approach. Forgive your friend, pray for your friend, love your friend, and release him. All right, let's go to this is my intuitive deck. How are we going to show up in peace and tranquil moving forward? Because you are the courageous pony. Okay, it's your nature to shine. Ain't nobody gonna dim your light because you shining, Scorpio. You're gonna keep shining. Your mother says so. That's for somebody. What is that? Huh? What I just say about the Warrior of Pentacles? Is that a bull? Is that the King of Pentacles? Let's keep going. You want to keep everything straight. Keep the book straight. Keep the house straight. Show up for work on time. Uniform straight. Teeth clean. Shoes clean. Clothes clean. You studied your notes for your test, for school. You writing your book. You studying something. You make sure you take 4 hours out your day to study something. To keep yourself right. Ace of Cups. Okay? It says an opportunity of a lifetime. So it's something you're working for. If you got a big brief, you got to do a presentation. That's what I feel like. This is school related. This is work related. Okay, you got an opportunity, a chance to, where you might have been like off balance the past 20 days. You get an opportunity. You showing up now. You ready. You getting real fixed in that practical nature. You grounding all your ideas and bringing them into fruition. Hence the Magician. And the Emperor. Heavy emphasis on the Magician and the Emperor. Let's see. Let's do this. Put them right here. Let's just put them right here. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Long-term success. Practical. Like your vision is going to take a practical plan to ground it. You're taking the leadership position. I also, all of the major arcanas in the tarot deck, all of them represent God to me. Even the Ace of Cups. I've never said it that in expansive before, but I'm saying it now. Any major arcana that shows up is a spiritual evolution, or the part of the process you're at, but they all show up as, they could all represent the Most High, because those are major arcanas, and it's just a spiritual journey. Whenever there's a 10, there's an ace. So you got the Ace of Cups, you got the 10 of Cups. I just split the deck, and you see the Hierophant. All right, so now that you learned what you learned in regards to who you might have been doing business with, you might have to cut out a business partner, okay, and keep on going. You know it's not going to work. You're not energetically compatible to make this work, to bring this off the ground. So you got to keep going with the whole project. All right, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the 10 of Cups, you got the Hierophant. That I split the deck. You can allow yourself, with the Ace of Cups, I'm hearing you can allow yourself to feel how you're going to feel about it. Because when I brought up the scenario about Candy and Phaedra, Candy started crying, okay, on national television. That can't be easy, okay? She was really upset, and she was hurt because they was best friends, and that Phaedra was tripping. I just feel like she was tripping, okay? I don't think Candy is fake at all. I think she's very authentic, and she's a great friend to everybody. She's very respectful of everybody. That's why when she get upset, it's warranted. When she be ready to snap and choke somebody, as she would say, it's warranted. So I feel that way about you, Scorpio. And seemingly, honestly, the Emperor is here, right? And the Magician. Candy's the richest one on there. The most wealthiest one on there. She is. Well-deserved. Very talented. Very talented. 3 of Pentacles. That's right. You work your ass off mastering your craft. Second chance. So you building, you're going to pick up the pieces and continue building on your own. You always have your friend. You have a friend in God, but tangibly speaking, you won't be in the lab for a while on your own. I feel like you're going to reach like astronomical success in whatever it is that you're doing. You're not going to have a partner. See, you heard that ding? You're not going to have a partner like you may have thought you would. It's okay. Sometimes we start off with in a group setting, like Escape, Ace of Swords. What is this? The Sun. There you go. It's like he picked you out the rest. Like, it's a lot of beautiful people out there. It's a lot of believers out there, and he's illuminating you. It's this guy showing up for you. You know what I mean? It's like you're not alone. You'll never have to say you're alone. I'm right there with you in spirit. You protected. You good. And that came out right with the Ace of Swords. So, yeah. And when I split the deck again, you got 7s. 7 of Swords. And 7 of Pentacles. Now, the 7 of Swords is about lying, stealing, cheating, deceptive nature, but it's also about strategy and wit when you look at the positive. So what I'm articulating it like that because I want you to just take the positive of whatever you just overcame. And the 7 of Pentacles, you're not stopping at a 7, clearly. Okay, you got 3 Pentacles here. Here go the other 7. That's another 10. There's 2 aces here. It's like, it's all in how you look at it. You don't have nothing to be nervous about. I don't know why I was called that. That's just advice. Okay. Don't worry about who did what. You're going to start to travel to promote yourself. Like, do little, and when I say travel, I see you doing, with the 3 of Pentacles, I see you doing presentations, public presentations. Like, you go to, you know how you take the initiative to call around, to book yourself, to call for interviews, set up meetings, you know, set up consultations with potential work colleagues or bigger companies, or just you trying to expand on your brand. whatever it is. I don't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? And you're going to meet the people in person. The pandemic is over. I'm glad to say that. The pandemic, you can start meeting people in person. You were itching to meet with people in person for a while. These are opportunities, mental clarity, something you're going to love. You're going to do things in a way that you love now. So I guess bringing up the pandemic is like saying you might have been isolated. You may have had to stick with an online platform. They're okay. You know, some people can articulate it fine, can navigate it just fine. But you seem to be a man-to-man type of person. You like interacting with people in person. You like engaging with people. So I feel like you're doing it in a way that you love the most. The way that it's more authentic and more natural for you. So what I feel like is you're going to do all your consultations and your presentations for what you do, for what you're mastering. You're honing in on a new craft. And you're doing it in person because people are going to be, it's like fancy meeting you. People like your energy. Okay, this is strong, real strong energy, very heartfelt. You know what I mean? The sun represents Leo energy. Leo operates a lot from the heart. So people want to feel your passion. You know what I'm saying? Your life is a canvas. So it's something that you're doing that you notice people, for the most part, are accustomed to doing things one way or a particular way the past 4 or 5 years. You're forging a new path. You're not going to follow. So you're ready to find some way that's creative, passionate, that you put a lot of thought and heart and soul into this. Okay? Umi says. Listen to the lyrics of Umi Says by Mos Def. I don't have rights to anybody's music. But you're going to do it different this time. Tangibly, it's physical. So I feel like you taking this to a different level, just the way you know how to do it. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think that it's not like you don't have the skills, because swords could be internet too. You learned a new skill, but it's not your way. It's not your favorite. So for whatever reason, you putting yourself out there, physically putting yourself out there, and you're rebuilding friendships, colleagues. Where's my entrepreneur deck? I got to go get it. I need that deck, but let's finish. Come to me. You in the right energy too. King of Cups. A lot of masculine energy. Take actions. Like, take action. You're the emperor. You're showing up as the emperor. So you're physically doing this. Like, you get ready to do it traditionally. With the Pentacles. What was the first? What was it? Wasn't the King of Pentacles out here somewhere? Yeah. Maybe that's Knight of Pentacles. Because the spirit one for this deck is the King. Or Queen, I don't know. But whatever. We don't care. That's your King of Cups. Or Queen of Cups. Why am I mixing up the cups, man? I'm mixing up. Is it masculine and feminine? Girl, come on, man. I see King of Cups. I'm led to say it like King of Cups, because it's in my premonition that you are in your masculine energy by way of taking action. The receptive energy is you listening to the way God is like your built-in microphone. So it's in your third eye. So you're exiting out who don't fucking matter. You let somebody emotionally dumped on you, what a piece of shit. Fuck them. Whether they did it spiritually or to your face. You dig what I'm saying? Or on the phone or in a text or email. I don't care. What you're about to do next, it always blows people's mind what you're about to do next. So you take the good from it and leave the toxic. That just took your energy levels all the way up. You're that much closer to that emperor status, to that entrepreneurial status, that king status. Come on, man. Who they playing with? Why Scorpio? Let them know. This is my nature. You know, me being grounded, you know, I live for this shit. Like, I do this shit in my sleep. Tell them it would be fun. Okay? Four of Swords. Yeah, you took the information. You consider what the person said. And this is a card of retreat. It's like You did me a favor disassociating yourself with me, trying to play reverse psychology with me. Like I'm not going to know what you're doing. Okay? Because now that forced you to retreat and regroup your energy. I feel like you have regrouped your energy. Whatever's been happening, whatever you was doing the past 20 days, well, guess what? You about to take the next, what you're about to do for the next 30 days of isolation and retreat is going to revamp, rebuild, and shape shift the next 20 years. Yeah, Scorpio, you better let them know. And what's on the bottom? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, I thought that was the King of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, yin yang energy. Yes. I'm kind to myself. I'm empathic. That's why you want to meet people in person, because you could do this. You have the right attitude and personality to forge a new path and draw this the way you wanted it. So all that talk, all them long talks that you was having with your friend, they might have just been patronizing you, but you was dead the fuck serious. You really took their vision or what they might have been scared to do for themselves very serious, like it was your vision. And I'm not saying you're taking their idea. You have your own life. You're doing your own thing, but whatever y'all might have started, King of Swords, whatever y'all might have started, told you, whatever y'all might have started, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, that's 10 swords. You dig what I'm saying? You put that together, that's 10 swords, but if you break it down, 7 from 3 was that 4 of Swords. So between the strategy and the wits, for better or for worse, between you and that person, they're left feeling rejected because you couldn't use reverse psychology, or they just don't have the balls without your support. They just really just fuck this. God letting them know you need to go sit down somewhere, because you don't prostrate to me as much as this person do. So what we're going to do is we're going to split that down the middle, because that was both of y'all in there strategizing and coming up with ways to support each other. So with your support, you was trying to fuck them. You're trying to fuck Scorpio. So you're going to be the one that's going to feel that agony of defeat. And that the other 4 is going to be Scorpio retreating and regrouping from what initially hurt their feelings. We're going to put those ugly feelings back on the other person and let Scorpio give Scorpio the mental capacity to regroup their shit, because they get ready to go out there and create. They're going to take baby steps. It may take some time, Scorpio, but you following your intuition even when it don't make sense. But I feel like it does make sense, because you know what you came here to do, and it's like the perfect time is now. I wasn't playing about what I said I'm gonna do. I don't know, you know, I'm okay now. I got some rest. So, you know, when I show up, I'll make sure that my aura is like bright, shining, positive, passionate, thoroughly put together, and make this shit do what it do. Some people got left with a baby. That Page of Cups was on the bottom. I thought we was friends. You're going to leave me with this, now that I'm pregnant, you're going to play games like everything's too stressful. You're going to really play me like that? It's a girl, too. Somebody got left with a daughter. Guess what? The Ace of Swords is here. The Ace of Cups is here. You're going to figure out a creative way to make this work for you. This is your baby, and you don't have to share that baby with nobody. You don't have to value the opinion of nobody when it comes to that baby. You're good. You got a King and a Queen of Cups here. Yeah, somebody made a baby. Somebody was in love, and then something happened. Somebody got hurt. Somebody was forced to retreat. Don't stress yourself out. Get the rest. Allow yourself to rest, because you already have a pretty ass chocolate baby too. That's what I said. That's what I saw. The baby's gonna look like your grandmother. Somebody out off their rockers. There you go. Ten of Swords wanted to show up regardless. The worst of it is over. It's finished. Okay? 4 of Cups. You ain't got to be the one that's disappointed. Let that motherfucker be hurt. Okay? It is what it is. Let that motherfucker be hurt with that petty ass 7 swords. Oh, you was plotting and strategizing in the worst way. You was trying to go the other way. You didn't know if this is what you wanted. Yeah? Well, let me help you along. I don't want to stand in your way. I don't want to stand in your way. Remember, keep that same energy. I don't want to stand in your way. That still equals a 7. Fuck out of here. This is rudeness. This is apathy and disappointment, emotional disappointment. And when I split the deck, they go to Tower card. Yeah, somebody got their ass torn to them, handed right back to them. All right, Scorpio. So let's see. Let's talk about where you going. Because you're going places in life. Scorpio don't have to be bogged down by nobody's neuroses. You're going places in life. You're going to pull all that shit back together, and you're going back to work too. You got a whole soul tribe at work that's waiting to spoil that baby. Don't forget that. You're not alone. I told you, it's going to be a real creative way. God's going to really work this out for you where you don't have to be by yourself. We're going to talk about remember, that's a parental figure too. You manifested this baby. So some of it, so much of the experience is not working out the way you thought it was. But you're still in the leader position about it. Or so much of this business venture you're getting what you want, but it didn't work out. It wasn't in the way that you thought it was. Just surrender. That's why you call it surrender. You know what's ironic? The person that got left for the baby, that got left with the baby, was a part of this 7 of Swords, the plot and the scheme, and the Scorpio. Remember how I say we talk about the karmics and all that kind of shit? We call them drama on this channel. And sometimes the man is drama or the woman is drama. It doesn't take it out, resonate. That baby that she got left with was the baby she and him planned together, was planning together. So while y'all was planning business ideas together, you and your counterpart, he got somebody pregnant. He had a secret friendship and he was planning things with that person. They planned that baby. They had this baby. It's a girl. Okay, don't worry about it. Before you feel devastatingly betrayed, you're going to feel betrayed because the 10 of Swords is here. You dig what I'm saying? But the 3 of Swords is that person or that man. It's really the man because both women was disrespected, equally manipulated. But she too had a hand in it. That's why she took action against you with the words and then the manipulating. Like she was a kind of a bully because you got the King and Queen of Cups. You got that. That's you and your person. But you also have the King of Swords is in here somewhere. That's the other person who got left with the baby. Okay? That's the other person that's disappointed because all that, they super intelligent, they're super factual, but they're very masculine. They kind of orchestrated the whole thing. They orchestrated your person to do the damn thing against y'all. Okay? They competed where they didn't compare. This motherfucker is mad. You dig what I'm saying? But they deserve it. Okay? They can't take what's not theirs. You dig what I'm saying? This motherfucker was aggressive. That's why they're showing up as a King of Swords. Okay? They had something to do with that. With your person. I mean, it takes 2 to tangle. So they would have something to do with it. It was done on purpose. Okay? It's okay. But that motherfucker got left in the dust too because it didn't play out the way things were supposed to. Because your person now, you done cut your person off. You cut him down, you cut him off. just moving on, just going in retreat. This motherfucker tried to flip all that toxic bullshit on you, like you was doing something wrong and it was them the whole fucking time. So you in retreat and you gonna come out the emperor. Them motherfuckers got abundance. Yeah, they the king of pentacles in a way, but I'm sorry, knight of pentacles, knight. Okay, very slow moving, very stubborn, very take all the time in the world to act like they gotta take all the time in the world to make a decision, when that's because they have their hands in too many fucking pots. You dig what I'm saying? They got something going on with other energies. So you coming out independent, okay? You got a baby too, the birth of a new project. And you're going to have your baby too. I feel like y'all discussed having a baby and this motherfucker feel like she stole your baby. What kind of creep, bitch? Let them know, Scorpio. I don't understand the obsession. Who loves me more? These dramas or my drama? Meaning your person. It doesn't even matter though, because they cannot steal your creativity. They jacked the shit out your slang, but could not steal your creativity with the King of Swords. Oh, and look what wanted to come out. The King, you the real King. That's because you got some shit. You know some shit too. King of Swords? King of Swords. Okay? What is that? No, you copied me wrong. You're doing it wrong with the Eight of Wands in reverse. That was a no-go. You dig what I'm saying? And then we got the Queen of Swords. Okay? Queen of Swords. And then here's the Ten of Swords. A lot of swords. A lot of sword energy. So I feel like you, Scorpio, you have your guard up. You're still open to receive. What do I want to say? Positive feedback. You'll take positive feedback. But you ain't taking nobody's shit. You as the King of Swords, it's like, don't get it twisted. Don't come over here screaming in my fucking face. Or let some drama move through you and try to scream in my face to put me down. I'm motherfucking gusto. I'm big homie. Dig? You the emperor. And that's when it became very fucking clear that, oh shit, you know what? It's their turn to be on mute. It's their turn to feel rejected. It's their turn to feel sorry. I don't really feel like you felt all that sorry. You just felt some type of a way that you thought that was your friend. No, we're not moving with that fucking pyramid scheme. I have my own life. King of Swords. So no. You wasn't afraid to say no. That's facts. Now that Queen of Cups, that King and Queen of Cups dynamic, now that motherfucker the King of Cups for real. You the Queen of Swords to his King of Cups. Shh. Go ahead and give it to him. Okay? It's like y'all energies is not a frequent match. It's not. It was okay. It was a vibrational match at first until it wasn't. Okay. There's too many swords on the table. Too much abuse. Too much conflict. Okay. Too much everybody. Too many chiefs in the kitchen. Not enough Indians, so to speak. And everybody tried to do it on your platform, Scorpio. Everybody tried to get all their business done at the behest of your energy, at the behest of their superior, the emperor, your energy. That's why you show you had to go in that masculine energy and say, nah, fuck off with that shit. Nah, you have to build your own platform. Okay, you got to crawl before you walk with the Knight of Pentacles here. It will take decades. With the way you're moving, it's going to take you another 2 or 3 decades to get to the beginning stages of where I'm at. Yeah. It's like you're so intelligent intuitively. It's like you knew what was happening. The person didn't want to just say it to your face. Hey man, I got into some other stuff. I got to go attend to that. You would have respected that because y'all friends. But they tried to play you with your intelligence. Now they can't come back. Now they like, they in that in-depth, emotional, all the stuff they kind of like had the icks and the stomach curls. It's like their stomach curdled about that kind of stuff. But that's because they've been hurt before. They've been traumatized. They let the exes or the dramas in their life bully them out of their blessings. That's facts. That's tyranny. That's the short temper. That's just childish, immature, Knight of Wands in reverse. And I feel like this Knight of Wands in reverse correlates with what was going on, what that Seven of Swords really was about. Creating the ultimate betrayal for you. How you gonna go with them to create a betrayal for your friend when that's your friend? Like, they don't have to care. Like, that's your friend. Why did you go along with that shit? Are you that insecure? You don't think you deserve it? Like, come on. That's why she over here on that King of Swords shit and that Queen of Swords shit. Like, I don't even think I don't think you want this person to apologize. You just take it at face value. Hierophant is in reverse. Knight of Swords is in the upright though. Yeah, you real quick on your feet. It's like that Knight of Swords move fast. Like, all right. That's why the person is like left. They don't understand. It's like, this didn't go the way I wanted it. And what's on the bottom is the Magician. Again. So the Magician's on both of y'all side. Y'all both show up with the same abilities, but they weren't used in the same fashion. One of y'all got weak spiritual muscles with that Knight of Swords in reverse. And look what's under that. You, baby. You, Scorpiana. You're unbothered. Okay? You the star. Never settle for less. You the star, okay? Where they tried to, people wanted you to feel abandoned so bad, so petty, okay? But look, this is them. That Knight of Swords in reverse correlates with the people who are in this energy now, which is your person, your drama, and their drama. I love your maturity and your wisdom and your common sense to know that. Let that be their naive mistake, okay? Because you got the Sun again. Like, you never stop praying. You never stop moving, okay? They're not your problem. You take your soap opera and put it on your own doorstep. You can't come on my doorstep with that foolery. That was a no. You successfully completed the mission, but you're the one that's stuck with all the nasty damages. Yes, you are, with that Ace of Pentacles. I don't know, Scorpio. What shifted? What changed? Jealousy. I would say jealousy. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like you said no, and that person got jealous because some people think they're it until somebody comes along and really is a little better at being it. Like, you know what your purpose is. You don't have a reason to be insecure about nothing. You don't lie to kick it. But I lit that sage on purpose because that Knight of Wands is in reverse. Like, people are heartbroken. Hurt people get ready to hurt some people. Somebody going to try to send some nasty energy away out of temper tantrum. You know what I'm saying? And let them see what God do next. Because the Hierophant is in reverse on their side. And the Fool is in reverse. They're just way too naive to even get the ball rolling. You know, the Hierophant, that's not a leader if it's in reverse. And that's not God being on your side. God's not going to bear witness what you come to the table with because he was never a part of it. Scorpio, be careful out there. And your whole idea of moving, the whole idea you had initially, regroup your shit, you know what I'm saying? And then go back at it. Because now you're coming at it without all the distractive energy. Like, back off. Like back off of that shit. That's not your business. Okay? And let that be them. Like you're not one to be entangled in a web of bullshit that's gonna leave you out in the fucking cold. You make your own way. That's why you show up in masculine energy. But you also know how to be receptive. You heard the message, okay? The message is what it is, and you look mighty fruitful. You look abundant. You look at peace. You're very sweet, Scorpio. Don't let nobody take it from you. And that's where that King and Queen of Swords came out on your side, both of them. So that's a balance of yin-yang energy. Like, I feel like if you got major arcanas out here, that's God showing up in many different mysterious ways for you with these aces, saying, you know, whenever you're ready, Scorp, we could take it. We could take another go at this. We can go at this again. I got you. Okay? You always just know who your real friends are. And that's like rhetorically speaking, because you know that he's going to be out there with you. So that's your real friend right there. I think that's enough. Scorpio, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Until next time.